Good morning, friends. It's Julie, and welcome to Freeform Friday. It's kind of what I'm calling my Fridays now. And today I'm going to go over what I received with my postcard swaps. Now, I do Postcrossing, Postfun, Postcard United, and I have some pen pal swaps and such too. And there's even a couple from you guys. So this is going to be a lot because I have a lot of cards. Try to go quickly, but still show you. I'm going to start with view cards of locations and start with the U.S. This is the first one from Florida, and this is a Postfun postcard, and it is from Matt, who put a little bit information on of Florida and a couple different stamps. And then we have Rehoboth Beach in Delaware, and this is a lovely big card, and it has multi-view on it. I have actually sold vintage Rehoboth Beach cards, so this is kind of fun to get a modern one. And this is through Postfun, and it is from Diana. Then we have Boise, Idaho, not too far from here. I've been there before. This is from Postcrossing, and it is from Vern. So this one is not quite a location view, but it is, a fact about cowboys. And the funny thing about this is you would think is from a western state, but it's from Minnesota, where I grew up. And this is from Paulette, and I received it through Postcrossing. Now we have Maryland. It's a map card. And this is through Postcrossing. It's from Connie. We have a large letter greetings, a modern day one that looks like a vintage one. In Boston, Massachusetts. It's through Postcrossing from Emily. And it has the old linen feel to it too, like the old linens. Now this isn't exactly a view card, but it has to do with the U.S. And it is a flight card. And this is from California, from Joanne. Like that. So pretty nice. And she said with 4th of July coming up, it's very patriotic, very, very creative. All right, now let's do view cards from foreign countries. This is not exactly a location, but it is about something that happens in India. And it is from the Diwali holiday. And this is through Postfun? Postcard United, sorry. And that is part of their celebration. And I want to show you these stamps. I should show you more stamps, sorry. I'm trying to go through this quick so it doesn't take forever. The next one is a card from Costa Rica. And the person's Aloy. I think I'm pronouncing that right. And this is from a independence celebration. And the fun part is they even have the stamp to go with it. And now we have St. Petersburg, Russia. This is through Postfun. And I keep getting Russian cards, so obviously Russians can send to us, but we can't send to Russia, unfortunately. So this is through Postfun, and it is from, they don't sign their name that I can see, so sorry about that. But these are the stamps. The next one is from Germany, and this is from Astrid Postcrossing. So she sent me a picture of some of the wildlife there, which is something so far away from Montana. We don't have that. This was an interesting one. This one from Malaysia. It's from, I can't pronounce the name, Khor. It's from the Amis Festival from Malaysia. And here are the stamps. This almost reminds me of guinea fowl feathers, the black and white. But it's not. It's a little different. Okay, another one from a foreign country, and this is through Postcrossing. It's from France. Her name is Sarah, I believe, or Spark. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong. They're forest. So it's so green there. We don't have, it's a little green here, but it's not going to stay that way. We get so dry. Here is another from Germany through Postcrossing, and this is from Markel, I think. Sorry. And that one was through Postcrossing. And to my surprise, like I said, I keep getting Russia cards. And this one says on the back, Russians Against War, which I thought was interesting because I thought that these got screened from Russia, but maybe not. And look at the back. They have an actual seal. And look at these wonderful stamps. It's kind of interesting that each country puts their stamps a little differently, or each person. Because this is not where I would have put my postage stamps from here. I would put them up here. Yeah, up here where the thing is. But they all arrive, so it works. And again, from Russia, It's a beautifully illustrated card. Okay, maybe here, let me do this. I should have done that earlier, but I'll turn off my light. And this is through Postcrossing, and it is from Valerie. And Valerie stamps are like this. Well, it was a nice little illustrated one. These are all nice. I love every one, if I don't say that after everyone. Okay, this next one came in an envelope. Actually, there was 2 of them. And so this is through Postcrossing. And the first one she sent me was a view card of their area. And this is from France. I think the name is Alum or Alum. I'm sorry. I don't know how to pronounce it. And so they sent me that one in an envelope because they included stamps that were canceled, which I thought was quite different. They put, and this is perfect for me because it has sheep and a butterfly up here, Sean the sheep. So that was the second one in the package, and they numbered it 1 to 2. And again, the stamp was canceled, so that's kind of neat. Okay, this last view card is really significant, not significant, but really rare, I believe, and it doesn't look like anything special, but this is from one of those rare countries in Postcrossing that some countries only have a few people that do Postcrossing. One of them even has just 1 person, so if you get one of those, you're pretty lucky. This is from the Aland Islands, A-L-A-N-D, Postcrossing. So they put lots of neat stamps on there. So look at that. So not only do I have a rare postcard, but they put plenty of stamps. So that was really, really fun to get that one. All right, so next category is illustrated or art postcards. This first one is a textile. It's a tapestry. And this one came through Postcard United. And this person is from the UK in Yorkshire. Yorkshire. Okay, the next one is this. It's not quite illustrated, but it's art, sort of. It comes from Germany through Postcrossing and from I think it's Bradley. This is called Winter Bears. The next one, let's see here, is this one. And I guess this could qualify for a view card, but I think it's more art. What do you think? And this is through Postcrossing from Washington State. Here's the funny part in this one. The person that sent me this spent their childhood vacations in Clancy, Montana, which is a very small town, Montana, a little bit bigger than where I live. Grandparents still live on the homesteaded ranch, so a lot of connections to Montana. If I didn't mention that before, I live in Montana. This one is from Czechoslovakia, I believe. It's from, I think, Helena? Sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. I'm so sorry. It is through Postcrossing, and it is a drawing of their local area. Okay, so this next one came in an envelope, and some people like to put them in envelopes because, it's the same price to send a letter as it is a postcard, and then it arrives intact. And this is the postcard. It's an art one, and this is from Spain. Belen? Yeah, through Postcrossing. So, I know, you probably are going to laugh at me or cringe when I pronounce these names, so at some point maybe I should stop trying. So this next one is through Postcrossing. It is a illustrated card of a dog in the snow, and he's got looking at some yummy things. And it is from Yulia from Moscow. So, like I said, I keep getting Russia cards. I really, really wish I could be sending them back, but I'm not allowed to from our government post office. Okay, this is a really cool one. This is because of what's on the back. This is a typewriter woman, and this is through Postcrossing. Another one from Russia. Her name is Alina, I believe, and she thought I would like this because I like writing. So the really neat thing about this is, look what she drew on the bottom. See right there? That's a guinea fowl. It's like one of my birds up there. So that was fun. And of course I don't know if I showed you, but lots of great stamps. I mean, Russia really has some really cool stamps. All right, this one, I didn't mention this before, but today is June 16th. So everything registered up to June 16th should be here. If I missed it and you're looking for yours, let me know. And it's just a small oversight because sometimes I get disorganized. So just let me know. Okay, this next one is a art card. Another one from, you guessed it, Russia, from Irina. And this is a vintage card. And the really neat thing is this lady here, she's knitting. And I'm a knitter. So I love the fiber arts. And there was some interesting stamps they put on there. They are, the triangle shape. Okay, I know, we're getting there. This one, beautiful postcard of a lady with flowers in her hair. We could sing that song now, couldn't we? This is from Germany, from Anna, or would it be Anna? She's originally from Serbia, but she moved, so that's a beautiful card. They're all lovely, sometimes I just... This next one is a Star Wars card, and it's a little different because I think it's a homemade card. It's got this cut mark on it. I don't mind, when somebody recycles stuff and it's very heavy. It's almost like this might have been the outside box that these cards come from, which is perfectly fine. I appreciate, when people make the effort to recycle or make something out of what, just be creative. I really like that. And this is from Dorothy. She is from Hong Kong. The stamps she included are these. Okay, now if you haven't seen this series, it's called Vader's Little Princess. And it is really funny because here she's Dad Vader is saying you are not going out like that, dressed like that. So it's a really funny series if you haven't seen them. I'm a Star Wars fan. This is a Postcrossing meetup card. When Postcrossers get together, they make a card, but ironically, it came through Postfun. And there are all kinds of, they show different stamps of the people who attended. And I like these cards too. I think they're interesting. All right, this next one is a maximum card. Because here, and a chicken. I like chickens. I have chickens. And so the stamp is right here. It is not postmarked, though. That's the only thing. But it has the stamp on the front and the chicken. And this one is from Australia. So this is through Postcard United. And the person's name is, El Villon. So... anyways, so yeah, I haven't gotten many from Australia, which is interesting. So these last few ones are butterflies, and butterfly has been a symbol with my autoimmune, my chronic illness stuff. This one was sent to me through Postcrossing, and it is from Florida, from Anna. And the fun thing about this is that, see this little packet here that she stuck to it? There's seeds in there. So she was able to send seeds on the back of a postcard. How creative. So I haven't planted them yet. We'll see if I get to it this year. It's been kind of a weird weather year. I mean, we just had major flooding. Not here. We're safe. And we had some places that snow yesterday. We had wildfires in town. And tomorrow we're going to get really high 90s temperature, which we haven't hit yet this year. Anyways, that's Montana for you. Okay, butterfly postcard. This one is from Finland, from Joanna, I believe, and through Postcrossing. So yeah, like I said, I like butterflies. This is a large postcard of a butterfly, and this is from Virginia, from Shelley, and she says that she also sees butterflies as a symbol of overcoming struggles. This is a Buckeye butterfly on the beach. They must need vacations too. And the last butterfly-themed card is this one, which is really, really interesting. It's got that symbol of, strength through adversity, which is what I'm going with right now. This is through Postcrossing and from Seattle, Washington. And her name is Tara, or Tara. There's Tara. She said she also has chronic illnesses and she changed her diet and it's helped. I will agree with you because the AIP diet has been the biggest change in my health, more than medicine. So changing the diet really is, can really be a game changer for you. This is what we've got left, guys. We're almost there. See? Now, the next stack I have is sheep and fiber related because I like the sheep cards. And here is the first one. And it's an illustrated one of a little girl with a sheep. This one is through Postfun from Japan. And her name is Aiko, A-K-O. and she lives in Hokkaido. So she has illustrated it nicely, or she put a cute sticker and then the stamps. And this next one is a first day cover that they sent the postcard in. The postcard she included in it is a pair of lambs. This one comes from Finland, and the lady's name is, I believe it's Iris, I think. And it's through Postcrossing. So that arrived safely, and I not only have a sheep postcard, but I have a first day cover. So those are collectible. Okay, here's another lamb. This one comes from through Postcrossing. It is from Germany, from Ina, I believe is her name. So she sent the sheep. Then we have, this is not a sheep, but it's knitting related. It is a lady. It's an illustrated card of a lady knitting. And this is through Postcrossing from Italy. And then from Liana or Lana. I don't know if that's an I or not. But yeah, I like that one because, you know, the knitting in the shop. Here are more sheep. This is from the Netherlands and through Postcrossing, and her name is Janie who sent that. This is kind of a sheep one. I included in this list. It's a Lantern Press postcard. These are collectible. This is through Postcrossing, sent from Canada from Jill. And she says she doesn't have any of these. This is the bighorn sheep near her, but they have other animals. And I think in a previous video I showed you where we saw some bighorn sheep near Yellowstone Park. By the way, if you haven't heard, Yellowstone Park is closed right now. The north part is probably going to be closed for the rest of the year because of all the flooding. It's really bad. Okay, just your PSA. There's a lot of other places in Montana if you still want to come out. Just let me know if you want information, and I will gladly tell you. Okay, here's another sheep, an illustrated one. This is through Postcrossing this is from Tammy from Washington. This is a different sheep. Look at this. It is you remember, I think I got one of these last time. This one is from Canada again, and it is through Postcrossing, and her name is, there's just an E, and I don't know the rest of your name, sorry, because our post office blocked it out. They stamped right over it, so I can't read your name. I'm so sorry. But she wants to visit Montana. It looks amazing, she thinks. And look at these butterfly postcards. So we got butterfly and sheep on the same postcard. All right, so those are all the Postcrossing, Postfun, Postcard United postcards. I know this has taken a while. And one note is that I'm kind of stopping doing Postfun and Postcard United because Postcrossing is getting busier. And also, Postcrossing is more fun. And it's easy. And when I have a little stack of cards that I can't figure out who they're from through Postfun or Postcard United, and neither of them are great at getting back to me and helping me. So anyway, so I'm just gonna slow down on those and ramp up the Postcrossing now that I'm down the road on that. Okay, here is a direct swap that I've been doing with that dad guy. He has his own channel. He's in Canada, and we've been corresponding back and forth. So this is a vintage inspired one, and his name is Rob. This next one is an envelope that I received from a viewer that we have been corresponding for a while, Susan. So thank you much, Susan. She is such a good support, and she's becoming a good friend. And it's amazing what kind of connections you can make through online things. I actually have quite a few friends I made online that I've met in person. Not that I'm saying you have to meet me in person, but anyways. Okay, this next one I wanted to share because hello, it's really cute. It's a sheep running in a knitting shop, so I had to include that one. This one is sent from Taiwan, and it's through the Sunny Coffee Friends and Postcards. Another one that I'm kind of ramping down on. This next one is from another viewer. So thank you for this one. Another beautiful butterfly, and they live in Denver. And this is from Erin in Denver. So thank you so much for doing that. She said she found my YouTube channel, specifically the Postcrossing ones. I wanted to drop a line and say thank you. Thank you for your card. That was really nice. And we're going to end with this one. A person you may recognize now. I wouldn't have recognized him before this year, but now I do. And yeah, Ukraine. So This one is from the Sunday Coffee Friends of Postcards. You know, this guy, what courage does he have? It's amazing that he's been able to hold his country together, fight back, and, you know, still be alive with all the battles. I pray for them a lot. So let me know below which postcards you really liked and which one was your favorite. Thank you so much for making it through this whole video with me, and I know it's been like too long since the last time I updated you. This is a thick pack. I appreciate you hanging in there, and this is just so much fun to get a little piece of joy in my mailbox about every day. So anyways, thank you so much, and I hope that you have a joyful day. Goodbye.